Welcome to Science Factions. Please welcome your host, Ben Verth.
Hello, it's me. It's Rolf from The Muppet Show here. It's me, Ben. Hello, welcome to another episode of Science Factions. I'm still trapped up here in the internet, in cyberspace, and I'm passing the time by just doing a quiz, beaming up some of my comedy pals, and then putting them through their sci-fi, fantasy, and pop culture paces. That's what it is, Science Factions. Thank you for joining me. As well as me up here, my only link. Let me introduce you to the only link that I have with the real world. It's the joint Omnitronic Hyperlink Navitron, or John, as I like to know him. John, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hello, meat guy.
Hello, meat guy. Ah, God bless you. God bless. He's less surly and more surly. How are you, John? Are you all right? Are you good?
I have just been chilling with my lady. She is well into Tiger King on Netflix.
John, I've been working on a couple of impressions while I've been floating around in cyberspace. Do you wanna see my Chewbacca?
Not really, but it is lockdown, so I guess so.
Yes, you do. Watch it. Okay. All right. Give me a robot drum roll. Wait a minute. Hold on.
B-R-R-R-R-R-R-R-R-R-M.
What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like Mum?
What is Wookiee for terrible?
Right, well, you know your problem, John, all right, is that I would rather ask Jeeves than ask you, okay? You make Firefox look like a cool and relevant search engine, right? Your mum doesn't just sell Avon, your mum's the Avon website, or yeah, so...
Shut up, you total bell end. I have the power to end you. Just watch it.
And that's the kind of jolly banter that me and the joint Omnitronic Hyperlink Navitron have as I float around up here in hyperspace. John, I've got me a hunger in my belly to do a quiz. Who have you got for me? Who are you beaming up so we can have some top Wednesday night at 8 p.m. bands?
Please welcome Chris Scott.
It's Chris Scott. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Internet Jesus. How are you?
Hello, Chris Scott of Improv Group, Improv Killed My Dog, and Bloody Funny Stand Up. How are you? Where do we find you, Chris? Where are you? What's that in the background?
I'm on a couch on the loading bay of a spaceship.
Okay, well, everyone does their lockdown their way, so it's nice to see.
It's just a small property, you know. Just me rattling around here with my power loader.
How are you? How is life treating you?
I'm good, man. You know, lockdown's all right. It's I'm an only child, live alone. I didn't even realise there was a lockdown for about 2 weeks. It's great.
Well, okay, good. I'm really happy that the choices in your life are so small you don't register global pandemic. That is...
I don't register global pandemics, and evidently probably part of my face on this video.
Yeah, there's a nice ethereal quality to what you've got going on there.
That's just me all over.
Well,
I'm a
yeah.
serious man.
Chris, are you up for doing some science factions? Are you ready?
No, not really. All right, cheers, bye.
Oh, he's a laugh. Oh, he's a
guys. We have
bloody
fun.
laugh.
Of course, I'm up for quizzing.
You're up for quizzing.
I have nothing else.
We've been asking guests if they have a mascot with them. Who or what, if anything, is cheering you on?
I mean, I am living obviously in this spaceship, so all of my kind of geeky pop culture stuff is at my mum and dad's, like any good fanboy.
Like any card-carrying nerd, all your stuff is in a box in your mum and dad's house.
Exactly.
So I said box to give you the benefit of the doubt. What we all mean is any card-carrying nerd has all their stuff still exactly where it was placed in their childhood bedroom, which they still go and hang out in.
Absolutely.
As often as they are allowed.
When I moved out, I said to Mo and Tam, I said, listen, when you're putting your sex swing up, you make sure you do not touch the Doctor Who toys. Okay, you put your weird stuff up there. You can take it out, but don't touch the action figs.
Wow, I now have the image of your mum in a sex swing, swinging about with her arse just gently brushing off a bust of William Hartnell. Sitting.
I'm glad that's where you used the word bust, frankly. Fantastic.
Wow, okay.
Cool. Let's just move swiftly on from that. I'll just take control of that conversation.
Okay, so you're in the hangar of a ship because it obviously links to your specialist subject. What is your specialist subject?
My specialist subject is the Aliens films.
Okay, now and it is the original Aliens quadrilogy, isn't it? I gather you're not a big fan of either the Alien versus Predator installments or the Prometheus.
I've seen one of the Alien versus Predator films, which I believe there's two, so that shows you how much I enjoyed the first one.
Yeah.
And Prometheus is... I'd rather watch the video from The Ring than watch Prometheus. That's how bad Prometheus was.
Why is that?
It basically... When I was a wee guy, I loved Alien and Aliens.
Yeah.
I just was like, oh man, there's so much unexplored, unexplained things. I wonder how cool, what the cool backstory is for all this stuff. And the backstory, according to Prometheus, is a bunch of blue-tinged fucking giants that play the flute. Effectively, the mysteries of this universe are pretty much the Orange Order.
Okay.
It's not really what I was looking for, Ben. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, Prometheus.
Right. Well, I didn't realise that we were going to have any Catholic tinge to our sci-fi fandom in this episode, but
it's just because I'm looking at you and you're very Christ-like.
Thanks very much. He modelled himself after me, after all. So anyway, let me just consult the script. Awkward banter. Tick. Done. Now let's get on it. We're gonna go straight in. We're gonna go straight into science faction. The first round is going to be about your specialist subject. It is about the first 4 Aliens movies. It's called Fandom or Random. In this round, we aim to find out if you actually know your fandom or you're just some bloody random mate. We're going to ask you 11 questions. Why 11? Just because it's a laugh. We aim to find out if you know your xenomorph or you're just a zeromorph. Got warm for this, folks.
Nice, well played. I hope you're proud of that.
If you know you're newt or you're just kaput. There we are. Do you know your Nostromo from your Nostromo? Do you know your face hugger or are you just some silly bugger? There's one.
Nice. Words do it rhyme. Great.
Well, this one, final one.
Keep going.
This is very tenuous. Are you Ellen Ripley or are you just Ellen R.I.P. Lay? We built that up, right?
Yeah, cool.
Right, 10 questions on the first 4 Alien movies. For you, Chris Scott, starting now. Are you ready?
Born ready.
Good, okay. In what year was Alien released?
78.
Wrong, 1979. Played by Sigourney Weaver in her first lead role in a movie, what was Ellen Ripley's rank aboard the Nostromo?
Lieutenant?
She was warrant officer, so that would be lieutenant commander. We'll give you half a point for that.
I'm pretty sure she's referred to Lieutenant Ripley at some points, but yeah.
Okay, all right, let's cut that question out then.
Let's keep this real.
Okay. In Alien, what is the name of the Nostromo's computer?
Mother.
Yes, it is. What is the designation of the planetoid where the Nostromo crew first encountered the alien?
LV-426.
Yes, it is. Alien was directed by Ridley Scott, who directed the sequel, Aliens.
That's James Cameron.
Yes, it is. True or false? Sorry. Whoa.
Just being a dick about Avatar, that's all. Sorry. Please,
True or
this
false?
is an internet-based game show. Please, don't let me.
Get it out. Get it out. If you don't like Avatar, is it worth giving an extra point for this rant about Avatar? Let's find out.
It's just another film about blue people, except this time they fuck with each other's hair. That's how they have sex in Avatar.
You're all hung up about blue people.
Evidently, I didn't. Yeah.
I mean, I got you tickets to the Blue Man Group in Las Vegas for your birthday, and I'm really regretting it now. That's
literally the worst thing you could have done.
What a sheltered life. If that's the worst thing, what a sheltered life.
You're about 11 months too early, but thanks.
True or false? Sigourney Weaver was nominated for an Oscar for her role in Aliens.
Aliens? Yes.
Yes, she was. Yeah, she didn't win it. She was nominated in 1986. She lost out to Marlee Matlin, who was in the film Children of Our Lesser God, the only, so far, deaf performer to ever be nominated or win an Oscar. In Aliens, the narrative returns to LV-426, now a terraforming colony. What is the name of the colony?
Right. Oh, Christ, I fucking know this. And I'm about to prove that by not knowing it. It's not Archeron, which is the other name for the planet. Motherless son of a motherfuck. No, go for it. What is it?
It's Hadley's Hope.
Hadley's Hope. Yeah.
In Alien 3, which actor playing Walter Golick would go on to be the 8th incarnation of Doctor Who?
Alien 3
played Walter Golick. Would go on.
Oh, McGann! McGann's in it, isn't he?
Paul McGann's in it, yes.
Yes, that's right. He's in a bit small role. Yeah.
A little small role or a larger role if you watch the director's cut, the special edition of Alien 3. So there we are. Well, okay. What is the name of the Alien franchise's mega corporation who in Alien 3 hope to capture an alien specimen to use as a biological weapon?
Wayland Yutani.
Yes, it is, yes. Dying at the end of Alien 3, 1997's Alien Resurrection sees us follow a clone of Ellen Ripley. What number of clone is she?
I actually just watched this the other week. So it's clone 8.
She is clone 8, yes. Final question. Standing with Winona Ryder's character Cal, looking down at Earth, what is Ripley's final line in the closing moments of Alien Resurrection?
Right, okay. So it's not I can see my house from here. It's something. They're on the ship, they're coming to Earth.
Yeah.
Winona Ryder is there, she's like a robot. And she's like, oh, I've never been here. And Ripley says something like, oh, me neither, because I'm a clone. Me neither, I'm clone 8, I've never been here. This is a convoluted plotline.
I mean, that's the gist. That's the gist. But the line is, I don't know. I'm a stranger here myself.
That's what it was.
Yeah. That is the end of Fandom or Random. John there. How did Chris do? How many points does he have?
Chris has 8 points.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think
innings.
that is a good innings, and you have proved that you are into your fandom. You're not some bloody random. I'm going to try and make that work every time I say it. Okay, the next round, Chris, is Cosplay Heroes. It's an image round. We're going to show you some pictures of some fans, some enthusiasts who've taken a crazy left field approach to cosplay. We'll show you an image and you've got to tell us who you think that they are supposed to be. Okay, so let's have image 1. All right, Chris, who is this cosplay hero?
Right. Is that a Death Star?
It's not a Death Star. It is, in fact, someone has dressed as the boulder that chases Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's a good choice. Very good choice, and that's how you should spend your time.
Next image, next cosplay hero. Who the F is this supposed to be?
I can only assume that this is somebody from Cats, the movie Cats.
No.
No?
No, it's not, no. I only just gotten around to seeing Cats, and it's... No, it is in fact as bad as it. Tell you the worst thing about Cats. Everyone makes jokes about it. Tell you the one thing they don't tell you about it is it's a musical. That's what makes it first and foremost an awful experience.
I like the fact that you're surprised by famous musical Cats being a musical.
It's just weird when everyone was complaining about it. Nobody went, "Oh, by the way, it's singing from start to finish." I was like, "Oh,
that's literally the concept of a musical."
Oh no, I know that. But you know, like there's good musicals that have a bit of talking here and there, and then you go, I can just cut this down to 20 minutes now. So.
Then do you like just the same for all these films? Just like, oh man, what's that Star Wars? It's all space shit. Ugh.
Yeah, I thought
they warned me about this.
It was a sequel to A Star Is Born, and it was about celebs fighting. Anyway, who was that? Who did you think that was? That cosplay hero?
I thought it was somebody from Cats because it said discredit visual effects artists.
It is not. It is in fact. It is somebody who's cosplaying as Andy Serkis before any CGI has been applied.
That's precious, right, guys? Come on, little Lord of the Rings there for you guys. Treat yourselves.
Number 3, cosplay hero number 3. Let's see. Who the F is this supposed to be?
That's somebody who's trying to commit autoerotic asphyxiation while being a janitor, or it is a actually slightly charming Thor costume.
Oh my god, yes, he's right. It is in fact Thor from the Marvel movies. Yes, it is. 1 point. And there's no competition here. We'll tell you what there is. We're going to show you an image, and you've got to tell us who you think this person is supposed to be. And a little clue, it's actually a costume mashup. Who is this supposed to be?
So it's 2 different things. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Is that some sort of like princess outfit?
Yes, it is.
It's a lady. It's like a princess with Darth Vader. And yeah, it's like a princess with Darth Vader with the head of somebody who played bass in a grunge band.
It is in fact Jon Snow White. It is.
Oh, okay. That's.
Oh, I'm more intrigued to see a Disney princess with a grunge band Darth Vader. I'd like to see. I'd pay to see that film. I'd pay to see that.
Evidently, Jon Snow looks like he should have been in a Soundgarden cover band or something, you know. I could do looking like this. You know.
Thanks very much. Oh, fuck, my thing's falling out. Anyway. At the end of that round, cosplay heroes. John, what did Chris get?
Chris has 9 points.
Ooh, pretty good. Next round is sci-fi synonyms. Chris, we're going to show you the title of some sci-fi or fantasy movies, but all the keywords of the title have been removed, and synonyms, so words which are exactly alike or basically alike, have been placed in its stead. You've got to decode it and work out what the title is. Okay. So for instance, something like Star Trek would be Sun Journey. John, let's have the first sci-fi synonym. What film does mid-Mesozoic public space refer to?
I'm going to assume that Mesozoic is an era from the past. That's Jurassic Park.
It sure is Jurassic Park. Yes, it is. Next one. What does me understand your situation personally enacted the previous warmest season of the year? What film is that?
Okay, me understand your situation. Personally enacted the previous bonus season of the year. Okay, season autumn, spring, summer, winter.
If you can't get it, so there's 2 points on offer. If you can't get it, we will take it down to 1 point. If you use a clue, we can give you a clue.
Yeah, give me a clue.
Okay, so this stars Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. and they bumped off somebody, and somebody saw and then started bumping them off too.
I know what you did last summer.
Yes, it is. It is. I know what you did last summer. Next sci-fi synonym. Lasting sundown through to sunup. What movie is this the title of? Lasting sundown through sunup.
Lasting sundown through to sun up. So that's night time. So night. Give me a clue.
Okay. Some vampires were just trying to run a bar, and then George Clooney and Harvey Keitel walked in.
Oh, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Okay, our next sci-fi synonym. The plaited or woven branches of willow male. What film is this?
Honestly, a film entitled that would win awards at Sundance, though. There's no doubt in my mind that would get 4 stars in The Guardian. The plaited or woven branches of the willow male.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a clue.
Okay. In this film, Edward Woodward heads to the north of Scotland for a little holiday where he ends up being burned to death in a giant boy.
It's famous story of a cop that doesn't pump Brett Eklund, Wicker Man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And our next one. Our next sci-fi synonym. Globe of the Tailless Simians. What movie?
I mean, surely that's Planet of the Apes.
Yes, it is Planet of the Apes. Yes, it is. And we got one final one. Incredible creatures and the locations where they can be accessed. What movie?
Okay, incredible creatures and the locations that they can be accessed. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. At the end of that round, at the end of sci-fi synonyms, John, what has Chris scored?
Chris has 14 points.
14. Oh, buddy, it's all to play for. Okay, this is the final round, Chris. It is a general geeky knowledge round, which I like to call the general geeky knowledge round. Are you up for it?
I've never been more up for anything in my life.
And I believe you. We're going to have 3 minutes where I'm just going to pummel questions right at your face. It's quick fire. Answer them as quick as you can. At the end of
them down.
I gobble them down like you're
hungry
for questions, mate. Like you bloody love questions. Like you're Winnie the Pooh, and there's a jar of honey, but the jar is in fact questions, and Winnie the Pooh is you, and the jar is me delivering. That's run away with me. You got 3 minutes. At the end of 3 minutes, John, what will Chris hear to signify? Shut the up.
Ben, you would make a great dead body.
Wow, with that keen robotic insult ringing in our ears, that is how we will end the round, with me weeping that I have no friends. Okay, 3 minutes starting now. In Star Trek, who is the captain of the starship Voyager?
No idea.
No idea. It's Captain Janeway. As of the most recent movie, 2019's Godzilla, King of Monsters, how many films make up the Godzilla franchise? 2 points if you can give me the exact number. 1 point if you can give me 3 either way.
The new Godzilla franchise?
No, they're
And gold.
all one entity. How many Godzilla
28.
films? 28. It is in fact 35. In Star Wars, how many parsecs did Han Solo make the Kessel Run?
Made the Kessel Run in 8.
It just says less than 12.
So in a way, I'm correct.
Yeah, I guess. We'll give you half a point for that. In the books by Terry Pratchett, Discworld rests on what?
It's like a turtle or some shit.
There is a turtle as part of the component, so I guess half a point. It's in fact the backs of 4 elephants who are standing on the shell of a turtle as it swims through space. True or false? Pennywise the clown from It is so called because before he was an evil clown that was killing folk, he was actually just a guy who worked as a financial advisor in a bank.
False.
That is false. Yes. What is the full title of the 2020 DC Comics movie featuring Margot Robbie as the character Harley Quinn?
Oh, the fantabulous emancipation of Birds of Prey. No, Birds of Prey, the fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn.
Basically right, yes. Birds of Prey are the fantastic emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Worse, imagine that.
In the 1992 film Lawnmower Man, it is loosely based on a short story by which author?
Stephen King.
Yes, it is. True or false, the recent reboot of The X-Files was shite and unnecessary?
True.
False, I liked some of it. It was pretty good.
Some of it? Come on.
Upon the release of No Time to Die, in how many films will Daniel Craig have starred as James Bond?
Ooh. 5?
Yes! Across the Bond franchise, what is your favourite Bond film?
Casino Royale.
No, man, I heard you're weird and you like Moonraker or some shit. In Terminator 2 Judgment Day, what is the android model designation of the character played by Robert Patrick?
T-1000.
Yes, it is. Who played Xena Warrior Princess in Xena Warrior Princess?
Oh, Lucy Lawless.
Yes! True or false? Arthur C. Clarke's father was called Arthur B. Clarke.
False.
It's false, of course it's false. A scientist for the
Ben,
British...
You would make a great dead body.
Well, and with that ringing endorsement of me as a cadaver, that is the end. That is not just the end of the round, that is the end of Science Factions. John, how, adding up the scores there, how did Chris do?
Chris has 23 points.
23 points. Okay, so across the episodes, you are behind George Fox from episode 1. He was at 28, but you're above Crystal Evans and Billy Kirkwood. Congratulations. Second place.
Yeah, you know, I'll take it. It's all right, I suppose. Fuck you, George Fox. I've never met. Eat shit and die.
That's weird. He literally beforehand, when I told him that you were going to be on, he was saying really nice things about you in a text. So, bet you feel bad now. So
no, it makes me glad that I've motherfucked him on this YouTube quiz spectacular. I want him to know that I am I am the alpha male of second place.
Well, and that's why we like you, because you stick to your guns, mate. You own it. Chris, thank you for playing Science Factions today. Is there anything that you would like to plug, mate? Have you got anything that you're doing?
I'm a middle-aged white guy, so obviously I have a podcast about films.
I thought you were going to say a Twitch account or something like that.
Yeah, no, that's if you're my age and you've got that, you're for the watching. Basically, I've got a podcast called Diminishing Returns. The podcast about sequels, prequels, spin-offs, and reboots. And it's got like a red logo because there's another podcast that stole our name, but the one with the red logo, and we talk about aliens in it quite a bit, and we talk about loads of other sequels and stuff. It's basically just for me to make dick jokes. So
another podcast stole your name, but I bet it's not as good.
No, it definitely doesn't have as many jokes about Frankenstein's jizz, which I definitely have done on the podcast. It's a guarantee for you and your viewers. I'd also like to recommend phasing in and out of corporal form as well. That's my other recommendation.
That looks like a lot of fun. That looks like a lot of fun. And you've been a lot of fun, Chris. See that segue? Oh my God, I just barked. I'm so sorry. That is. It's the internet. This isn't television. Okay, this is the internet. You're gonna get shit like that.
I really hope we're keeping this burp in, because that's the sort of cinema verite that we need.
Well, Chris, thank you very much for. When will lockdown end? I just want to be outside. Chris, thank you very much. John, the joint Omnitronic Hyperlink Navitron, thank you both. Everyone watching at home, thank you very much. We do this every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Whatever platform you're watching us on, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, please give us a like and a share. And we'll see you next week. I've been Ben, and you've been watching this.